I'm actually going to play golf this time. For anybody that watches this and happened to watch the 3-minute and 12-second video of the title screen, that was just because I was trying to set the stream up and didn't know I was streaming. Figure, what better and more fitting way to start off the YouTube streaming thing with a screw up on a channel called Dumpster Fire Gaming. Ooh, Lighthouse Point. I'm going to shoot a whole mess of shots over par, probably. I believe I'm playing on tour difficulty with, I think the spin might still be on. I should have turned it off. Yeah, well.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today it's live first-round coverage of the mid-season classic.
Lloyd from Lighthouse Point.
Always a pleasure to be along the coast of Maine, Lighthouse Point to be exact. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, this is sure to be another exciting day of golf out there. What are the challenges facing our players today?
The length of the golf course for a start, Rich. This golf course just under 7,700 yards. So it's one of the longest ones you'll play. And, of course, the cliffs, that's why it's called this. They certainly are in play. There is one double green out there. That's the 10th and the 13th hole. They share the same green. Lots of great design features, and you've got it in great condition. So enjoy the round, and make sure you feast on the vistas as well.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Need a good, clean strike here from 180 yards away. Second shot.
Whoa.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. And getting ready for the putt. And with that birdie, into the top 25 on the leaderboard.
If anybody knows me in real life, that character model is exactly my figure.
Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements.
Some of this
so close. Man.
I just pushed it.
That hurts. Has this to save par. Been a little too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars. Frank, I like the mix of holes as we start out here at Lighthouse Point. Tough par 4, then a par 3, and now a scoring opportunity with a par 5 at the third.
Scoring opportunity with a good drive. Very thin fairway here, Rich. This hole is built for accuracy, and players off the tee, they're going to have to try and hit this fairway. Long fairway bunker runs almost the entire length of this hole, and it could act actually as a little helper, stop you going down by the cliff, because anything left, obviously, on that cliff line will go all the way down to the ocean.
Hit it. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
He'll need to be strong with this.
Well, I want to run over back.
Tremendous shot right there. Touch, nerve, had it all. He has the bottom of the barrel. And now let's go down to the action at the 4th. Frank, you have to be impressed with what you've seen from the golfer so far.
It's rock solid. The ultimate professional, doing exactly what you should be on a day like today.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. Starting to put it together right now, Frank.
Join that trio at the top.
5th hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers, you sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fairway here. Very small green and well protected by that bunker, short and right of this green. So if you miss the fairway, this hole becomes very difficult indeed quite quickly.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag.
This is a green light right special. Now is the flag. I can't do an Australian accent.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Pretty good shot right there. Just a couple of feet. Frank, how does that par help his cause?
It certainly doesn't hurt it.
Par 3/6 is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Whoa. Whoa.
Pure strike, good result.
And that is close.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie, but he looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can
hit it like a marsh
fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on
my God, I said washwoman. They're going to protest me.
Down to the 7th hole here at Lighthouse Point, Frank. We all love the shorter par 4s.
There's so many decisions to be made here at 7. You look at the scorecard, it's not very long, but when you start to flash your driver down that right side, you'll notice that fairway gets very narrow. So the decision is really, that's the prudent play or not. From there, it's just a short iron in, and you should be looking at birdie.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Let's see. Will a flop shot help me out here?
I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Locked in on the read and the speed. Woo! This is a good move. Another birdie. Now to 5 under for the tournament.
We'll catch you.
Now another par 3. We're at the 8th. Frank, it's only 165 yards.
It is, but when you look at the green, you can see how narrow it is. Actually, the green is nearly a figure 8, so it's obviously the right number hole. Bunker's sort of short leftish and in that little pocket area on the right, so it'll punish anything left or right, even though the hole's just that meager yardage.
That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie. This will be a birdie if it drops. Goes to 6 under par for the tournament. What a display of golf. We move to the 9th hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says this is the number 6 handicap hole. That's pretty tough.
It is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway.
Reason why is
that's normally sand and cliffs, and the designer's really thrown the boat out. Excuse the pun. We are on the coastline here. This whole dog legs to the left, and ideally you just sort of like to go fairway pitch. That's the prudent way to play the hole. But of course, everybody likes to chance the driver and reach.
I want to hit the bunker. Miss. Suck it.
Pay the price.
Ooh.
Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
Can't believe that worked.
A little bit of magic from here. The hole's not over.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie.
Damn right.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
What the? I don't even think I've ever...
Can we get a measure on that one? That's enormous.
That's what she said.
Shot.
Oh, it's sheer green. Okay. I was like, what the hell's it? Come on, give me my noise.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read.
Try right about there. Turn.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good. Line looked good. Just did not take that final break.
Nudge this
one person
home,
watching. What is up, random viewer?
So hanging in down the stretch with a par. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Wouldn't be better if it was on a tee. Well, with a good shot here, Rich. This eagle on the cards. Hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Frank,
but as a second viewer.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
Screw it. See what happens.
Might be. Could be. Surprise, surprise.
Green's a parking lot?
When we thought things were going to go the other way.
12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters could have an advantage here.
If they want to take a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where the shot maker has the advantage. That hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green, really 3 different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers. each protecting a different portion.
I wonder if I can do it. Screw it. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Ah,
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here.
Let's see.
How about that shot? From that lie to get it that close, tremendous effort. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Straight flat putt. Shouldn't be a problem. Now,
really starting to shine, moves to 10 under for the tournament. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is.
I'd help when I hit it. Oh, I really thought I was going to hit it farther than that. About 365, yeah.
Frank, such an advantage when you can hit that far.
It's not fair.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5.
We're going driver, driver, kids. Driver, driver. Stop yelling 4.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, we were commenting earlier in the day that this round had really gone wrong. Are you surprised that he's been able to put it back together?
I certainly am. He'd lost his composure, his rhythm. So really to be playing this well so quickly after that, you tip your hat.
Always a chance in this game. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Your face requires focus.
Good read, good line, well played.
Hey, so if you're actively watching this video, send me a comment.
Par 3 14th, headed over Lake Zimmer. Old man Zimmer was a legend in these parts here in Maine at Lighthouse Point. All you want here, Frank, at 240 yards. This is a good-looking shot. Well, I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. This is a 9-footer.
That's what she said.
Just slides by.
You can't afford to miss too many of those out here
Nobody
today.
saw that.
Lining this one up for par. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Rich Lerner back at Lighthouse Point with Frank. Relatively short par 4, 387 yards.
Yeah, finally we get one under 400 yards. A little bit of trouble off the tee to be avoided. Bunker left and that little pot bunker on the right. But missed those. And really, this is a very much a scoring opportunity.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man.
Yeah, turn this damn spin control off. It's too easy.
Racking them and stacking them. That's 12 under par now for the tournament. Time to make a move. The closing stretch here at number 16, par 3, 241 yards.
Let's hope that's the right club selection.
Beautiful approach shot there and a good chance to take advantage. Not a gimme, but well within his range. knocking down all the shots today, now at 13 under. 17th hole is another par 5 over 600 yards. Frank, if you jump over that bridge, you can get a dynamite lobster roll at Nielsen's Lobster Shack. I don't know if you've ever had it.
Oh,
but
it's one of the best.
It just adds to sort of the charm of this area. But what a hole this is.
S-shaped par 5. You can see it bending to the right off the tee, and then the hole starts to go the other way with magnificent view of the bridge you're just referring to. Reachable for the longest hitters, but once again, avoid the bunkers, and they're all down the right side.
That's an absolute tracer right there. In the fairway, and well over 320 yards.
Yeah.
Frank, this one's offline.
You're
There's
offline.
rough and thick stuff over there.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up.
Don't go into the long grass.
Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact first and foremost that you're not going to get clean contact. So you have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, we've made it to the finishing hole. If you're having a good day, you stop and you reflect for just a moment. The beauty surrounding you, how well you've played. If it hasn't gone all that well, you're thinking about jumping on the Juniata Crossway Bridge off to the left and getting out of Dodge. Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
Wow.
Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
And getting ready for the putt. And he makes it for par.
Boy,
Rich, in that great opportunity, name on top of the leaderboard. It is only round one.
Good place to be.
Bam. Level 70. Equipment items per attribute bonus. What? Or just unlock. What did I unlock equipment-wise? Ooh. No, no, that... What kind of douchey shit did I unlock from that guy now? Let's see, down the pants? Nope. Sure. Nope. Shoes? Nope. Dome? Oh, yep. Put the Strix on that. What if I unlock the visor too? No. What the hell was that unlock? Glove? Ah. Looks like a real golfer. Hell yeah. Alright. We will exit. If you watched this, thank you for watching it. Just testing it out. Like this video for no reason. You don't have to like it, just click the button. If you do like it, click the button. Also, subscribe. More people subscribe, more I can do dumb videos. If you like dumb videos, if you like just putting things on in the background, hey, perfect. But thank you for watching.